Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to discuss an ultimate stochastic oscillator trading method. This I named it as jump method. So what is this jump method? Come, let us start. So in this method you have to find the crossover next to the crossover. The current crossover should be higher than the previous crossover. So that crossover is jump crossover. For example, the crossover here is one crossover, right? Here is one crossover, and here is also one crossover. So when we have to enter is when you see crossover in both stock RSI and stochastics. Okay, you apply stock RSI and stochastic onto your chart, so you should enter for the second crossover. So this is the second crossover, jump, and here is also one jump. Enter here. Okay, enter exactly at this point when both the crossover, this current crossover is higher than the previous crossover. Okay, so let us take another example. So whenever you see this kind of market movement, that means market is still in indecision mode. Market is in indecision mode. Crossover, jump. So this is the second crossover. This crossover is greater than, which is at the higher than this crossover. So you always jump at this point. That means you have to enter here. Okay, consider this area. See, always market behaves in three different phases. One is in accumulation phase, then it goes to distribution phase, again it will come down. So like this, see, this is all accumulation phase. People are accumulating one by one. People will buy here. The big institution, they will not buy at a time. They will buy at a lower, as and when the price keeps dropping, they'll start accumulating here. They'll start accumulating here. So once they do accumulation, then automatically you can see that volume will start increasing and price will also start to pump. So coming to the jump strategy, see, look at the stochastic RSI. The crossover happened here, second crossover, and this crossover is greater than the previous crossover. Jump, that means you have to enter here. See, if you had entered here, see, you got a nice rally. So always enter at the second crossover. So remember that the second crossover must be higher than the previous crossover. Okay, consider even here. Don't enter here, enter here. This is not area to enter. Always enter here. Always enter here. This crossover is higher than the previous crossover. That means the price is gonna pump. See, this is higher than the previous crossover. The previous crossover is higher than the, even this crossover is higher than this crossover. So this crossover you can eliminate. Okay, enter here, here, here. You can see how price started to move. Once you get the stochastic going down, then you can safely exit here. You can apply this jump technique on any time frame. Even if you look at for example here, you all consider, suppose now this particular stock is trading at this position. After that the stock made a higher jump. Okay, here the crossover has happened, so I called it as a jump tactics, right? So you have to enter here at this position. So you will be entering here in this position. Now the stochastic made higher high, means hit the crossover happened just above the previous crossover. Okay, so if you are finding this kind of pattern, then it is always going, the momentum is strong and the stock will rise. See, this particular crossover happened above this. Okay, again look how nicely the crossover is happening. This crossover is happening above the second, the previous crossover. So there is an elevation, so the crossover is getting elevated. So similarly the price will also start elevating. You can apply it to any chart. and see for yourself. It's very simple technique. So what is the technique? Always enter the crossover second crossover. That means this crossover should be at a higher compared to the previous crossover. You can start seeing, see there's a jump here from this crossover to this crossover. There's slight in, it is slightly above the previous crossover. You can enter here also. See, if you had entered here, again the price rose. You can take a number of examples, and after watching this video, start analyzing yourself. You'll find this pattern very useful. In fact, this every time, if you find this pattern, you always see a price moving upwards only. See, we found here. Okay, this crossover I'm not, I will not enter here. This has formed at a higher level, so I will enter here. Okay, I will enter here, I will enter here. See, price started to move up again. You see, everywhere you see, price will always move. So this crossover will not enter, this crossover will enter. See, with this crossover will enter, the price slightly moved upwards. Even here, if you see stock, you can have stock RSI and stock, both. uh, this will this will act as supporting to one another. You can cross check here, or you can cross check whether we got an elevated crossover here or here. So based on that, you can start to trade. See, always when you find a higher crossover, price pumped, higher cross, price pump. Okay, you can find this same pattern repeating. You should not enter here, no enter, jump. Here the has happened, here the crossover has happened. See, price jumped. So remember this formula. This is an easy technique where you can find whether to, so there's so many people, they're confused whether to enter a particular trade, whether the price will go up or not. If you find this stochastic making that crossover on a higher level compared to the previous crossover, you can be rest assured that okay, the price will go high. So this will be one indication. I hope you found this video useful, and this is a very simple technique, guys. And please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also subscribe to my Telegram channel. You'll get lot of techniques in the Telegram channel. So please subscribe, and hope to see you in the next video. I hope you found this technique helpful, and it is very easy to understand also. Okay, thank you.